right, we'd like to welcome Stacy Lewis into the interview room. First off, I just want to tell anybody, if you actually have a complete question about the ruling that took place, we will have Jim Haley, our lead official this week, available to answer any of those questions. But Stacy, just to talk about it, because we just spent some time looking at some film, there was a 2-stroke penalty assessed on 16.
Yep.
Can you just take me through what you were told and just what happened on that hole?
Yeah, well, I was told after the round on 18, we were signing our cards, and Sue came up and said that we had an issue on 16, and so we went out and looked at it in the trailer, and I didn't see Travis do anything when we were playing. I wasn't looking at his feet, obviously. So we looked at the video, and if you have to slow it down and kind of zoom in on his foot, he walks in the bunker. He kind of bounces his knees a little bit, and his foot turns. And that was kind of the big indicators that his foot turned, and you could kind of hear the sand crunch a little bit. So that's deemed to be testing the sand. And, it's kind of it's a ruling on intent. And so, our whole purpose of that shot was to find out how much sand was in the bunker. And, that's the unfortunate part, is it looks like he's going in there to see how much sand is in there when that really wasn't what he was trying to do. So more than anything, I just feel bad for him because he feels awful. But he's the best caddy out here, so we'll be fine. We still got a chance to win tomorrow, so we'll be okay.
I was going to say, 2-stroke penalty, no 2-stroke penalty. It doesn't take away from the fact that you had a tremendous round out there going. What really was working for you out there today? And, it seems like we've talked to you every week where you're right in there going into the final round. How does it feel again to have another chance to win tomorrow?
It feels really good. And, in my mind, I shot a bogey-free 66 today. And that's what I'm going to take home tonight, is I played really well today. Definitely could have made some more putts. I had a ton of greens. I just didn't make any putts. But, I played great today, and I was playing really well. You think you shoot a number like I did today, and I was 2 back. I thought I would, even shooting a 66, I could get a little closer. So, I was playing great. So it's gonna take a really good round tomorrow, but I'm playing well, and it's out there.
We've seen a lot of those low numbers, though. If you look at the leaderboard today, a lot of players made the jump up on moving day, as most people call it. Do you really feel like, the way you've been playing lately, that you can post one of those low numbers tomorrow, that the game is kind of in shape to be able to do that?
Oh, for sure. I think I only missed 1 green today. So, this golf course, it's all about your wedges and how close you can hit them and making those putts. And I certainly gave myself enough opportunities to shoot it, probably at least 8 under today. But it just didn't happen. But I know a low one's out there. I haven't shot my low number this week. I know that. So, tomorrow's a big day for me. And, I'm going to look forward to it. Travis and I are going to go have fun out there, and we'll be pretty motivated.
Questions for Stacy?
Just curious why he was in the bunker.
I think he was just walking over to look at the lie. He walks in the bunker occasionally to look at the shot. That's not kind of out of the norm for him. So, I don't know what he was trying to do, truthfully. He says he wasn't trying to do it. So, I believe him. And, truthfully, if his foot didn't turn at all, we don't have an issue. So, I don't know. I think it's just at this situation, I think when you put it on video and you kind of look at it from an outside perspective, it's a 2-shot penalty. Were we trying to do that? No, not at all.
So you didn't call him in, he just went in?
Yeah, we were just kind of talking about the shot. I think my head was even turned the other direction. He just kind of walked in and looked at it and walked back. And I think as he was walking back, he kind of stopped and kind of bounced his leg. And I don't know if he put his weight on his toe or what, I don't know what he did, but his foot his heel kind of went back and forth.
So what did you say to him after it was decided you were going to get a penalty?
He's very upset about it. But I told him that, the good part is that we got it before the cards were turned in, so I can still play tomorrow, and we have a chance to win. And that's our goal every week, is to have a chance to win on Sunday. So, I know he's really upset right now, but, That's the first penalty we've ever had like that in 4.5 years. So everybody makes mistakes, and we'll move on from it, and we'll be fine.
It sounded like in the audio, at least from what we heard in the Golf Channel replay, you were asking him whether it was going to dig. Were you concerned about how firm the sand was? And
That's the problem with the whole situation is, when you move your foot, when he moves his foot like that, it looks like he's trying to figure out how much sand is in the bunker. And that's anytime you go in a bunker to hit a bunker shot, you're trying to figure out how much sand is in the bunker. So we said, is this wedge going to dig? Is it going to bounce? That's what we are trying to figure out. So that's the unfortunate part, is any bunker shot, you're trying to figure out how much sand is in there. So, that's the problem, is I didn't have a good answer. I didn't know what to tell the officials. That's the problem, is you kind of take back and you just look at it, an outsider's perspective. It's a 2-shot penalty.